Hey guys, how you doing? I'm Cupid Miss Prime, and I look what I got here. I got an awesome surprise. I got this from Japan. It's the Core Graphics. And before you want to order one, I recommend making an account of Amazon account because if you buy this stuff here in eBay, they're gonna charge you like 80 bucks, $70 shipping, and it's not the way it is, man. Those people are a bunch of scalpers. They'll buy a bunch and sell them for higher price. Make an Amazon Japan account and order from there. It cost me 100 bucks, which is the retail price, and I paid about $15 shipping fee. I just got it today, and I ordered it last week. It took a week. One of the reasons I got this mini, I've been collecting minis lately, and one of the reasons I got it is because I never had a TurboGrafx system. I always wanted one, but they have three versions: the TurboGrafx, the PC Engine, and the Core Graphics. And the reason I got this one is a few things, a few reasons. One, the color. I love the color scheme. The dark gray and blue. It looks beautiful, bro. Beautiful. And two, the buns on this one. It has turbo on it. The US version is horrible. It looks like a big ass surfboard. It's too big. It's double the size of this. It's almost the size of this box basically. And I didn't want it. It's too big. Two, the PC Engine version. I was gonna get that one because it's from Japan. The color is the white. I don't like the white color. It'll get dirty. Sorry for the quick edit. I lost some footage while I was editing this. Let's take a look at the unboxing of the Core Graphics, and you can see that I love the box design. It's really nice, very retro-ish. And if you look at the back of the box, one thing I do like I like about this mini console versus the rest is that it plays different formats of the PC Engine, which is CD-ROM. You can see Dracula X down there, and Snatcher, but Snatcher's not translated because Konami was so damn lazy. And also it supports PC Engine, obviously, and it supports a few super graphic games, which the system came out after the PC Engine, but it died really fast. And the controls are made by Hori, which is really good quality. Okay, we're gonna take a look at the instruction manual. And actually, it's very nice, really good detail quality. It has a lot of instructions on it. This one is in, I think, French, but actually there is English text on it. So it must have multi-language support on the instruction manuals. But let's get rid of that. You got your regular oh yeah, that's a controller actually. Let me see if I can get that out with one hand. I'm recording it with one hand. You know, it's not easy, but look, the control quality is really good, man. Look how nice that looks, how it shines. And I do like the quality of the control. It feels sturdy. No cheap plastic. Made by Konami, but it's very nice. Look at that. I love that color scheme. Gray and with black and blue. It's beautiful. And if we take a look at the console is very small. I do like that. It has the two USB ports, which like the Genesis Mini has. And I like the green. I kind of like the green button on the power switch. And it says Konami Peggy 12. And by the way, guys, Konami owns the rights to Hudson Soft and NEC and the TurboGrafx IP. Back in 2012, I think they bought the rights. But yeah, so far I like the size of the console is very small and it's nice. And that when you open up the flap there, it opens up to the USB type, the USB micro and the HDMI ports. Okay, we're gonna take a look at the TurboGrafx UI, and let's go straight to the settings right now. I'm gonna click on it, tap right there, and we're gonna see that there is some settings here before you start the system, which is language, right? User manual, you don't need to go there, but if you want to, you click on it and you take a screenshot of the whatever that is, RIQ, whatever what do you call that shit again? I forgot. Display. You got a bunch of them. You got stretched a little bit. You got this one. I think this was my favorite one. It reaches the screen from the top to bottom in a 4:3 aspect ratio. This one I think is close to the original machine. This one's stretched, and this one you play as like the turbo, turbo dual screen, which is not bad, but I wouldn't do it. So I like this one here. If you press the run button on the controller, you enable CRT filters. I don't like that. Wallpaper. If you want your background bright, or this kind of retro style, or this one. I don't get this one. This one's weird, or just black. I prefer this one here. Screensaver. You run a screensaver. I haven't tried that out. I think what it does is it gives you demos of the games. All right. Menu design. I do like that. You can switch between TurboGrafx and Core Graphics. I mean, switch between PC Engine and Core Graphics. If I switch to PC Engine, it's gonna do this. It's all bright. And if I, which is cool if you like that kind of stuff, but I like the Core Graphics. Okay, so first game we're gonna see is we're gonna try out is well, I'm not gonna try it out. I'm gonna try a few games out only, but because I don't want to delay this video anymore. This game is Ninja Gaiden, the original Nintendo one, bro. Check it out. Let me do a quick. You see how cool the animation is when you tap on it? It loads up the U card. It's cool. See, this is Ninja Gaiden in the NES remastered, which is pretty cool, man. I just don't like that background. Look how horrible that looks. Like they're trying to make it like a scrolling background. It's more like an annoyance. They should have just left it alone. But that is pretty cool, the graphics. And when you hold select and run, you access this menu. You could save your state, 4 slots, different slots, and you can reset the game on the bottom. And if you look under the game, you see where it says down there, it says the controller one. I think it means one player controller and then 4 save slots. This is Bonk's Adventure. Wait a minute, is it Bonk's Adventure? Part 1 or 2? See, that's what I don't get. I think it's part 1. And then you got Salamander, which is cool. I don't know this one. Yeah, that Salamander is a good port. I like it. You got Superstar Soldier, which is basically a shooter. I'm gonna see if I post some movies on the side so you can see it. China Warrior, the Japanese version, which is Kung Fu. It's not a bad game. Aldenines, it's a super graphics game. I kind of like the fact that they gave you super graphic games. This one's one of my favorite ones here. I'm glad they put it in there. But why didn't they put 1941? It came out on the super graphics. This is a shooter, which is pretty cool. Super Darius is another shooter from Tato. I'm wondering if this is the Genesis one that came out, like an exclusive Genesis one that came out on the Genesis Mini. This is an action adventure game like Zelda, top view. Rondo of Blood, of course. I don't know about Bomberman Panic. This was a weird one. It's a weird shoot 'em up game. Gradius 2, which is cool. And then you got Snatcher. Now check this out. Check this out when you tap on it. Look at the animation. Like it loads up the CD-ROM. This card's like a RAM card, actually. You hear that sound? That was kind of cool, wasn't it? Let's see what happens now. This is Snatcher. Now, why didn't Konami translate this to English? The Sega CD version was translated in English. Why couldn't they do it? It make no sense at all, man. It's just lazy effort. That's what it is. It's loading. Act 1, Snatch. It sounds like a porno movie, doesn't it? So you got these graphics here that you go through. It's like a text adventure. You do this. I want to play this, but man, I'm sure when this gets hacked, somebody will. I'm sure this ROM has been translated. I'm sure, and it will get hacked. I'll put the translation ROM on it, and we can play it. But it's a shame that you can't. Let's exit out of there. Damn, I hate when I do that. Okay, exit out of there. And then, let's see what else. We got Spring'em 2, which is a side-scrolling shooter. That's another one. This game is actually very expensive to get. Star Parodier. I don't know, Ginka Funk. I don't know that one. I'll put some screenshots. This is a great port of the arcade game. Another great port. This is one of my favorite Galaga games. This one, I don't know. The Genji of, I don't know that one. Legend of the Valkyrie, I don't know about that one. Sounds like a hack and slash game. This one's a weird game, I don't know. Bomberman 94, of course, is amazing. This game is basically like a basically like a gauntlet game. Cute 'em up. This is a cute 'em up shooter. It's like parodious. I never got into this game. Gradius, of course. This is an RPG game. It looks pretty good. This is a strategy game involving military vehicles in space. This is a Zelda clone, part 2 of the Zelda clone. Okay, so now when you see where it says on the bottom options, it's telling you when you press down, you're gonna go to settings, and then here it says sort. You go sort it by release date, A through Z, and game format. I like game format and release date. I like game format a lot. Now, if you go on here, select console, we're gonna go to the American version of the TurboGrafx. See how it shuts down and then it boots up again? There you go. Now we got Lord of the Thunder. This is a great game. You see that disc, like I said earlier, is supposed to be like a RAM card that you need specifically to play those games. Look at the music on this, man. Look, hear that shit. So this is a really good shooter. I had Lords of Thunder on the Sega CD. I think it was this one actually. So you pick your level. Wow, this is cool. Win armor. Oh, I think this was actually, I think it was Gates of Thunder actually that was on the Sega CD. But this is a cool shooter, man. And it's really nice. And the music is really nice. One thing I do like about this system a lot, that the other minis don't have, this has a lot of shooters. Air Zonk is pretty good. Alien Crunch is badass, bro. Badass. This is cool, man. I remember this when I would go to EB, like the store, and see this on display. This is really cool. So yeah, it's a nice pinball game. Thank God this is quick, bro. You go through the menus. A good shooter here. Bomberman 93, Bonk's Revenge. I wonder if this is the same Bonk as in the Japanese one. Kadash is a side scroller, like a hack and slash arcade game. This one's like a puzzle game. It's an exclusive. It's a weird game. Dungeon Explorer, the American version. This game is garbage. I don't even know why it's there. There's a lot of there's some games here that suck. It's like all the minis have this issue. Military Madness, which is Nectaris. Motor Rotor. This is a horrible game. I tried playing it and it's complete trash. Utopia 1 and 2. The American version. This is a freaking amazing game. Adventure Island. I love the look of this. Remind me of Super Adventure Island. Ninja Spirit is a great coin up conversion. It's really good from, I think it's from Data East. Parasol Stars. That is, I don't know what that is. It kind of reminds me, like, I think it's a sequel to a sequel to Bubble Bobble. Remember Bubble Bobble? It kind of looked like that. It's a Tato game. Oh my God, it's working designs on the bottom. I didn't know they published it. Horrible game. Pretty cool shoot 'em up. This is a good arcade port of R-Type. This one's pretty good too. This is a decent port. It's not bad. Great game actually. Really good game. Victory Run is a racing game. This one is a Zelda game, a Zelda clone with really good soundtrack. And the Lord of Thunder I was talking to you about. Let's check Adventure Island out. I really like this game a lot, man. Look at the graphics. I remember playing this on the Nintendo and it didn't look nothing like this, man. Really nice. Let's see what else I could view quickly. One more game. Let's see. You know what? I'm gonna try something out. I'm gonna see if this is Bonk 1 and Bonk 2 on the other one. Let's check it out. Bonk. Yeah, I think it's the same, man. Let's see what happens. No, maybe not. This could be the original bunk. Yeah. Let me see. Yeah, this is the original bunk. Now let's take a look at the other one. Yeah. Yeah, this is nice. I like that. I thought it was gonna be like it's gonna be like the American bunk, you know, stupid shit they do sometimes. So I'm glad. I am glad they they included both in there, because I really like these games. So there you go, guys. I hope you enjoyed this video. I'm gonna start making more videos, maybe review them, and maybe do some comparisons between this version or another version, maybe a coin-up version or like a port, like an arcade port, because this console had a lot of arcade ports, and maybe do some comparison between this and other versions and talk about it. So thanks for watching, guys. I hope you enjoyed my video. Is this worth getting? Yes, it's worth getting. If you're into collecting retro stuff like me, you know. So thanks for watching, guys, and you guys have a nice day. Bye bye.